Why do you think that enlightened teachers seem unreasonable often?
I don't know. I don't know any enlightened teacher who's unreasonable.
Yeah, I couldn't understand the question either. There are stories of different teachers in history and that have done things that would appear to students and that to be unreasonable. Could you see why they would be that way? Or why it would seem that they are that way?
Well, if you're enlightened and you're a master, your job is to help people get free. That's what you've chosen to do. You've chosen to be in service to humanity to help people get free. And it's a bit like, how do you wake a drunk up? Well, you don't, sing them little lullabies. You actually have to shake them and rattle them. And then you might be able to wake them up. And enlightened people see everyone who's not enlightened as asleep, and usually in deep unconsciousness. And so enlightened people tend to shake people, to try to wake them up, try to get them alert enough to wake up completely. And so they set devices. Osho is a master of it. Set devices so people will get disturbed. So they'll start to practice acceptance and let go. And so I watched Osho with his master plan of devices disturb so many people it wasn't funny. I mean, people think he was a sex guru. Oh, rubbish, he was a sex guru. He was just stirring the hell out of people. He'd invite people to actually try a smorgasbord of Italian, French, Asian, well, all sorts of different things. And so you had everyone sleeping with everyone. Well, that doesn't work to bring peace. That works to bring disharmony. People have to learn surrender. They have to learn acceptance. It was a device. And it was a terrible device. But for those people who were into looking at where they contracted and undoing the obstacles that were in the way, it was perfect. All teachers that are awake, who are masters, and there are awake people who are not masters, set devices for their disciples, for their people, so their people can learn acceptance and surrender. Otherwise, how are they going to do it? And the best place to learn acceptance and let go is in the Buddha field of someone who's awake. And so, yes, enlightened masters disturb people. They're not here to bring peace. You already are that. They're here to bring chaos. And in that chaos, you can learn to surrender. You can learn to accept life as it is. You can learn to let go, and you can get free. Up to you.
How is it different for someone surrendering in a Buddha field as opposed to without a Buddha field?
Well, people can put up massive resistance inside a Buddha field and suffer incredibly inside a Buddha field. But it is a place of expanding energy. And the mind, when it comes into a field of expanding energy, can relax a great deal easier than in a stable field. And so it's easier to learn surrender. It's easier to learn acceptance and let go in a Buddha field than it is outside a Buddha field. The other thing that a Buddha field allows is clarity. You get to see things much more clearly inside a Buddha field than you do outside of a Buddha field. And so there's a couple of gifts of satsang. You want to learn to die so you can be free, because the thing that's in the way is you.